Freedom Cafe.
Freedom Cafe, welcome back to another episode of Freedom Cafe, a forum for comics. I'm Dave Thornhill. My superhero name is Ace Hawaii, and this is
Andrew Yang, coming at you guys with a new Democratic nomination. So let's do this thing.
Also, his real name is Freaky J. I'm not gonna say anything else.
But definitely respect to that candidate. All right,
respect to
him.
And
first, before we start out, let's have a moment of silence for Kobe Bryant.
Yep.
Seriousness. All right. Again, our heart goes out to him and his family.
Yep, and also all the other families that
has lost someone
in that in the helicopter accident.
Right, definitely.
Yep, and on today's Freedom Cafe, you see I'm wearing my Lakers gear in respect to Kobe and Laker Nation, and but today we're going to talk about
Harley Quinn.
Yeah, Harley Quinn. And her new show on DC Universe.
DC Universe. Yeah. It's real.
Yes. Oh, yes. I like it. I love
it. It is rated R.
Yes, 100%. I would say NC-17 almost. If they show some nudity in it, I'm probably sure they probably might. But they go there.
They went there with
they with what's his name? Max
Zeus.
Yes, this dude had statues of him and his penis and all.
They blurred it out though.
They blurred it out, but you get the idea. And they were saying they were cursing so much, but it was so funny.
And so many F-bombs and the C word that won't be spoken.
Yeah, the C word that will not be named.
Yeah, all right, definitely.
Yes. And it was I love the Joker movie, and I love Harley. I love the Joker movie, but I'd only watched that once. Like I said, check out our review for that. And I would actually watch this Harley Quinn show way more than one time because it was funny, and it gives you a different perspective on Harley Quinn. And it doesn't go by her always being next to Joker and dependent on Joker. It's not no codependent relationship or her being a sidekick. And I like that aspect of it.
Well, honestly, I like the show because I know you guys probably heard in a couple of our episodes about especially Wonder Woman 1 and Madam Marvel 1, how I feel about that. I think Madam Marvel was like 100 times better than
Captain Marvel. Yes.
Yeah, thank you, Captain Marvel.
That's all right.
Because one, it showed no male dependency, in that movie. There was she had a bromance, but that was it. Then she punched him in the face in the movie. Talking about Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
And then now Wonder Woman, apparently she had to unlock her powers through the power of love. I mean, that was weird. But anyway, what I'm saying? That's not the hard-hitting Wonder Woman I like to see in a couple runs where they show her hardcore feminist. I loved it. This Harley one, I'll give you a little short synopsis. Well, just a little piece of the first one, spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
She finally realized that the Joker loves Batman more than her. And she breaks out on her own. And guys, and that's really vague, so you need to go check it out.
Yeah,
and when she realized that she tried to join the League of Justice, it goes into how hard it is for a woman to break out to be a superhero. Or I mean not superhero,
or supervillain
on her own.
They even have spoiler alerts. We're gonna be very vague with it. They even have one episode where it does talk about how hard it was for one supervillain from back in the day that did try to have her own crew.
Right, yeah.
And it ended up... It's a hilarious story.
Yeah.
But you gotta see it. You definitely gotta see it.
And it's basically just her, first of all, for abuse victims of the dependency. And it's crazy. Another scene I'm gonna spoil. When Poison Ivy try to save her friend and tell her how the Joker doesn't love her, she actually holds a picture in front of her, and Harley's other personality of her saying, basically, told about her codependency, abandonment issues, and all that stuff.
The psychiatrist inside of Harley was talking to her. Yeah. Which I thought that was a great
dope.
Move.
Yeah, that was
tight.
Dope move. Then,
that was so good.
Then it goes into this. Her just trying to establish her own crew and how hard it is, and she's trying to get out the Joker's shadow, and it's beautiful. She's it's really graphic. When I say graphic, they show blood, breaking knees, killing people.
They show people getting blown up, and then they have a whole talk scene, a whole conversation, a scene with them having intestines on them. I was like, whoa, this is real.
And they actually showed the bromance between the Joker and Batman. That was pretty interesting.
Yes.
And like I said, it gets deep, and it gets to the point where she's breaking down her own. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Any character, male, female, I like to see that. building their own way. You know what I'm saying? Starting where they started from, this, you know, making their own empire. That I like empire building in my comics, and you know, a good story of somebody coming to adversity and coming outside, like Andy Dufresne.
Yes. That's another great movie, Shawshank Redemption. What is it? I swam down shit creek and came up clean. With a new lease on life, like Andy Dufresne. That's a Jay Electronica line. Right. Sorry, hip hop heads, you know what it is.
Definitely. Right. Please.
And I just feel like, in this instance, Harley is becoming whole, because we're usually seeing her just be like. Of course, they explain this very, very, very good backstory of how Harley Quinn became who she is. But whenever we see her in a movie or even in the animated series, she was always just on Joker's side.
Yeah, especially in Suicide Squad.
Especially in Suicide Squad. And I'm glad they're changing her narrative and making her more multidimensional and independent. You know, it was great. And I love also another thing, side note, I love Poison Ivy in this.
Oh, yeah,
I love
sure.
Poison Ivy's what's that thing called? The thing that looked like the man-eating plant that looked like the one from Little Shop of Horrors. That was one of my favorite. That's one of the first movies I've seen when I was a kid. Little Shop of Horrors. I loved it. It's a musical, but it was still funny as hell. And the person who plays that Little Shop of Frank is the character's name. The man-eating plant name is JB Smooth.
Oh yeah, JB Smooth. Oh yeah.
From
I was wondering who that was.
Yes.
I was wondering who that was.
Oh my gosh.
He's hilarious, and definitely, guys.
It was so good.
It was just so appropriate how after Adam Meter Crew, he said he was like, because you got all the fucking plants on that work for you.
Yes. And she was like, I do this all alone, and he came up talking about alone-ish. You know, it was perfect.
It was perfect.
So good.
Yeah.
Side note, shout out to Curb Your Enthusiasm, JB Smooth.
Jason, definitely great guy.
They got a new season. Check it out.
All right.
Yeah. And check out the Harley Quinn. This is great.
Yeah, definitely, guys. Shout out to Harley Quinn show. Yo, DC Universe. I know there's a lot of prescription service out there, and we're not even advertising.
Yeah, we're not even advertising.
So I'll be real with you. They have. I'm not even. I wish I get some of that money. Yeah, but anyway, but they have a lot of good DC shows from Titans.
Titans, yep.
They have Harley Quinn show. They have
the Young Justice show.
They have Young Justice show. Yep. They got Justice League Dark. Dude, it gets real, and these shows are not for Doom Patrol. These shows are not for kids.
Yeah, not for kids.
I mean, it explores the dark side of DC, which I actually like, because, you know, like, to me, like Marvel, I love Marvel. Yep. But like their main characters die and come back to life all the time. You know what I'm saying? I like that grittiness, the DC, the dark stories that people don't always come back. And no, don't get it twisted. DC does it too. Yeah, Superman, I know.
You know what I'm saying? I will give you that. The only person that didn't come back to life in Marvel so far in the movies, was Black Widow. Cause she done. She dead.
No, she's not. They did their whole movie tour.
I know, that's prequel though. That's pre-Endgame.
Did she die?
Yeah, she died in Endgame. She didn't come back from the snap.
You're right.
You know, shoot, that's the only person. Who else died in that? Well, we're not talking about that. I digress. Yeah. I only got bad there because I love Marvel. You know, but I digress.
Right. And again, like I said, this shows you know, a strong woman character.
Yes.
Who's breaks away from somebody who's abusive and striking on her own, you know, and get out of here. You don't sleep on women. I don't care how big they are, how small they are.
You don't sleep.
Don't sleep on them, because you know what I'm saying. They'll mess you up in more ways than one. Never underestimate anybody, and that's what I like about that. You know, the whole Captain Marvel and this. It shows a woman portraying in that type of scene.
Yes, and on a side note, just another thing. Strong women. I love Storm. I really hope they do something with her. Storm.
We talking about DC?
Hey, it's okay. We talking about strong women getting their own shows and their own movies. That's just a side note. I digress, but that's true.
I'll say this.
I'm just saying.
I would like them to explore more with Storm.
Yeah.
But honestly, I don't think she's a strong enough character for them to actually come with that type of arc. No, there was an arc that I did like. It was the What If one. What if X-Men went evil, and Storm became the leader of X-Men, and she was actually a vampire, and she was using the Forge to, say the thirst. They were like, they were goodish. You know what I'm saying? And I would like to explore something like that.
Okay.
Or if they do go into Storm, I mean, her story is basically, if you guys don't know, it's basically she's not even immune. She's a goddess. and you know.
Yeah.
And so I mean, it gets interesting.
I think, you know, if any of the fans want to comment on if Storm should get her own movie or show, leave it in the comments
below.
Because this is a very good argument.
Yeah,
he makes valid points. I make valid points as well.
Well, I mean, because they make her like the third wheel in the X-Men.
Because she's supposed to be the second in command.
Well, technically third. You know, first, Cyclops,
no,
Wolverine.
It's Cyclops, then it's Storm.
I know, but technically it's Cyclops, then Wolverine.
I don't think it's Wolverine, man.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. No, you're correct.
Wolverine is just popular.
I'm agreeing with you. You're not correct, but it's Wolverine. It's Cyclops, then Wolverine. Yeah. Or technically Wolverine, then Cyclops. How you want to look at it?
But it's all based off popularity.
That's what I'm saying. But let's stop that. Birds of Prey. What do you think about that?
Birds of Prey. I want to see the movie. I do want to see what they do with it.
I do too, but I wanted Poison Ivy because her and their relationships, even in the comics, is dynamic. She pulls Poison Ivy on Suicide Squad missions. They're really best friends, you know.
Yeah.
And I like how they explored this relationship with. Excuse me, I'm burped. I like how they explored this relationship. They explored the relationship with Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy. You know what I'm saying? And I think they should run with that. I had plenty of cover with Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy on it. It's looking amazing.
Yeah.
Together, you know, I have one of those, those mall covers, you know, with different comic books.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one of those with Harley Quinn and her. They wreck shop.
Yeah. And like I agree. In this Harley Quinn show, with Poison Ivy helping her realize certain things, I should say. And it's amazing. And
her buddy romance with Kite Man.
Kite Man's hilarious. He's just 100% douche, but it's funny.
I control the wind when it's not stormy and
or foggy
outside.
Oh my gosh, that was hilarious. And then her relationship with Harley Quinn, that friendship, I like it a lot. Yeah, I really do like it, and it shows in that. Yeah, because you definitely
need a friend. I mean, who will help you get through some stuff like that. And that was her sounding board in the rock. And you know, I mean, anybody who's been abused, having somebody actually listen to you and help you work through your problems is an amazing thing.
Yep, I agree.
So I definitely co-sign. Like I said, this show is amazing, guys. I know we went off tangents talking about Storm and all that stuff, but strong female characters, definitely. I mean, like I said, they need to get more harder, and like I said before, and not have to, like I said, the catalyst of their power is not be love. I mean,
it freaks me out. This whole love thing, that's a wrap on this Harley Quinn show.
Yeah.
It's all about her becoming more independent and wanting to take over Gotham City.
And she says the most classic line that every abused man and woman say. You don't know her like I do. You don't know him like I do. Yep. Come on, guys. We all heard that before from your friends, or even you said it. And you know, like when you say that, I think when you say that, you know you messed up, right? Yeah. You know you're in a bad spot.
Yeah.
When you got to tell someone, you don't know what I do. He may hit me or she may hit me, but but at the times to the right, they're right.
Yep.
Come on, man. Let's be for real.
Yeah, you can't change nobody.
Yeah.
So hopefully y'all realize that, and we're gonna check out the Harley Quinn show.
Please do.
If you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe to us. Leave comments in the comment section below.
Another thing too, let us know who your favorite heroine is. I mean, and if they're hard, or do you want a hard female? See, I'm gonna say on this, we need to get away from seeing women as dandly flowers that need to be cherished and protected. Don't get me wrong, I am a gentleman, but honestly, women can kick ass too, and they need to, and I think they need to portray that more. Yeah. I mean, because every woman's not soft and dandy. I know women who can kick fucking ass, and they need to portray that, seriously.
And portray them as strong-minded leaders as well.
Definitely,
I agree with that.
Yeah, well, they say women make the best snipers.
Well,
watch out, guys!
Hey, more than I do. Thank you for serving. And this will end our Harley Quinn episode of the Freedom Cafe of 4 for Comics. I am Ace Hawaii.
Boy Machine Big Black.
A.K.A. Freaky J. And this is a wrap.
You like saying that more than I do.